in west central Michigan, in the gently rolling lush green hills of Big Rapids, the Friesian horse makes its home. The black treasure of the Netherlands has for many years fascinated and captivated the imagination of the people who are now the stewards of the breed in North America. From a point of being nearly extinct about 60 years ago, the Friesians now enjoy a healthy resurgence in both numbers and popularity as people discover the special temperament, heart, and willingness to please not offered by many breeds. Few breeds can command the attention and admiration for their graceful and majestic flowing motion, athletic movements, and jaw-dropping beauty. Welcome to Majestic Friesians in Big Rapids, Michigan. For owner Lori Brock and her dedicated team of professional trainers and handlers, their motivation comes from a love of the breed and a passionate desire to breed only the best the breed can offer. All of the broodmares at Majestic Friesians have been imported from the Netherlands, the original homeland of the Dutch Friesian horses. By importing and breeding mares from the Netherlands, Lori stays close to the original bloodlines and characteristics that have made this such an exceptional breed, both in the Netherlands and around the world. Their goal is not to be the biggest breeder in the U.S., so their focus is on quality. Breeding only a few select foals each year, beauty, movement, and temperament are the three most important attributes in Lori's breeding program. Lori's imagination was captured by the Friesians when she saw the movie Lady Hawk, and it was from this point her amazing journey with the Friesians took flight.
About 12 years ago, I saw a movie called Lady Hawk, and it caught my heart. There's a beautiful horse in it that had this flowing mane and arched neck and this incredible gait. And it moved me, and I had to find out what type of horse those were. And I looked it up on the internet afterward. I'd never heard of a Friesian before, and found out that there was a breed called a Friesian horse, and they were from the Netherlands, and they were just becoming, they're just starting to be imported into the United States, and I had to have one. And after I imported the first one, I ended up with 2 more, and I went right to the Dutch breeders and bought the best quality mares that I could find, all star or model mares, and I had them imported here to start our breeding program. We started with 3, and now we're up to about 20 to 25 horses. We only breed a few horses a year. We have between 3 and 5 babies only, and what I strive for is to have a quality baby, not quantity babies. And we just are trying to get the best bred horses with the best, most beauty and the best movement and temperament is my goal for being a breeder of these animals.
Lori wants others to know and experience what she has learned about these black, gentle giants with the soft eyes and expression, that they are kind, willing to please, and enjoy the company of people. They make excellent dressage and driving horses with their elegant movement and athletic presence, and adapt well to both English and Western disciplines. This is a horse that's easy to fall in love with, as Lori explains.
When we attend the currings every year, we are always placed in the top. Our babies are usually first or second premiums. which makes me very proud because the Dutch judges are very, very critical of our animals. And they really judge them hard, but it's because they want the standard of the breed is so high. You know, they want to increase the breed and they want to make the breed better all the time. And so their judging standards are very high. We're very proud that we're able to rank very highly at the Currings and in the shows. And I'm very proud with the animals that we've produced. The strict trained stallions that you've seen have all been bred on the farm. And I'm very proud of the way they look, the way they behave, their attitudes. What I'm hoping to do is to get more people familiarized with the Friesian breed so that they'll also want them because they're amazing animals. They are so trainable and so gentle. They're the big, gentle giants. I trust my children around the horses because they're not wild. They have a really, really big head and they have a huge heart. They'll do anything for you.
At Majestic Friesians, the pride which they have for their horses and the success they have enjoyed is a team effort, where everyone contributes to the program and everyone shares in their achievements.
We as a family enjoy it. My daughters and I work with the horses every day, feeding them, grooming them, babying the babies, touching them, to make them the animals that we want them to grow up to be.
Besides their trainers, Lori's daughters, Haley and Hannah, are the next generation to work into their program. Haley and Hannah play key roles in the feeding and hands-on care of the horses and the new foals, ensuring they get lots of attention. Day-to-day maintenance of the farm operation, a huge job in itself, is in the capable hands of David Pierce. Trainers Carlos and Amanda discuss what they've learned about the Friesians, their temperament, and willingness to learn. The Friesian seems to have an innate ability to play the role of a caretaker, especially when the rider is a young child, an elderly individual, or an inexperienced rider. They seem to sense their rider and adjust their behavior and demeanor accordingly, earning them a well-deserved reputation as a horse that will take care of you.
So the biggest thing I noticed about the Dutch Friesians is their willingness to learn. It's not necessarily so much that they learn faster than any breed of horse I've ever worked with. It's the fact that they're so focused that makes it easier to get a point across to them, and it sticks.
Yeah, a lot of things that we have found out with this breed is the ability to adapt to a trainer or a person or a child, the ability to connect with that person, be able to have a relationship with them.
They look to their human as if they're caretakers, more so than a partnership. Like, there's still a partnership there, but it's more so they're carrying their person, and they look up to and respect them more so than I think other breeds.
One of the things about this breed, the Friesian, is that the versatility of the horse is just amazing. You can take them anywhere from driving to dressage to Western pleasure to jumping. Pretty much anything you want to do with this particular horse, you can. Some of the things that we've encountered is the ability of stallions to be with other stallions, the ability for stallions and mare to be working together without a lot of confrontation. Would you say?
Yeah. And also, you know, to have a very usable horse in a very limited amount of time, it seems a lot more possible with this breed than others. I guess they do, to a certain extent, learn faster than other breeds, and they present themselves in a certain way, you know, from the beginning, even before you break them or before you train anything into them, as if they're already trained because of their natural carriage and their movements. And I mean, they're just beautiful horses anyway, and a sight to look at.
Something that I am very impressed about the Friesian horse is the ability to handle a young child or an older person. I've seen a lot of horses, even stallions, that can carry a child and be able to behave and work well with them. The same with older people that like to just trail ride or, you know, just have a relaxed time on these horses. They have the ability to do that as well.
It's like Carlos said, they take care of young people, old people, you know, beginners, seasoned riders who, for whatever reason, have lost their confidence. They seem to be really just gentle and easygoing and, you know, patient enough to carry somebody like that. So that's been very impressive for me to see.
Carlos believes much of the kind, willing attributes you see in today's Friesians are a result, product, and tangible benefit of a history of highly selective breeding practices.
I think that a lot of the characteristics of this particular horse has been the great selection and the great qualifications to become an approved stallion or a stir horse, or they are very strict with their breeding process. And I think that that is very important and something that we do not see enough in other breeds. So I think that in the world in general, we should have a more strict breeding program for horses so that we can get quality animals like we do with the Friesians.
Trainer Ashley discusses the importance of establishing trust with your horse and of creating rapport that carries over into the horse's training. Ashley also attributes the excellent temperament to the high breeding standards established and maintained by the Friesian Horse Association of North America.
I choose to work with the Friesians and stallions especially because of the trust and rapport that you can accomplish with the breed is quite amazing. To jump them in the back of the truck with a lead rope and a halter takes quite a bit of trust and rapport, and you have to really become one with the horse. And I don't think there's another breed that I could accomplish it with quite as successful, just due to the fact that Friesians really like to trust people and they really like attention and companionship, and they really like to please their partner and do a good job for them. And the Friesians are always thinking, what does she want me to do next, or what can I do next to make her happy? I really like working with the Friesian breed because of Fauna does such an amazing job at setting high standards for the Friesians, and I really think they've done an outstanding job of keeping a nice, cool, calm temperament on a lot of their horses, and the versatility that they can do is amazing. And Friesians are real social horses, unlike any other breed. They really like companionship and attention. The Friesians are really easy to train because they want to please you, and they want to be around people, and they really want to get that trust, and they really want to get that bond with a person. I love this breed because of the quiet nature of them and how social of animals they are. It makes it very easy for them to do tricks and appreciate the tricks, and the smart. They're extremely smart, and you can teach them tricks and driving, and they pick up on it really quick because they want to learn and they want to be with people. And They want the attention.
Melissa, a trainer at Majestic Friesians, talks about their trainability and the heart of the Friesians, one of the most desirable and meaningful attributes you could ask for in a horse.
Why I love the Friesian breed is because they just have such a dynamic personality. They really work from their heart. They put everything they have into it to please, who is ever handling them. They're great for either like an older woman that's just starting off, or somebody that wants to go out and do tricks or whatever. They really put all they have into it. The amazing thing about Friesians is they have so much presence, and they're so big and powerful, but at the same time they have a very good mind, very easy to work with. They're docile. Whatever you teach them, it usually sticks with them, and they just try from everything that they have.
I love the Friesian breed because of their versatility. You can do anything with them. You can do dressage and rink really well with them. You can jump with them. You can go trail riding with them. Young children can ride them, and they're about as bomb-proof as any horse out there. They drive, they do tandems, they do gymkhana. They are just becoming very, very popular, and it's because of the beauty and their gentleness, and they don't spook, and they just have this incredible beauty and soft eyes, and they really take care of the riders, and they're able to be trained. They want to please their owners. They are so happy when they've done something right, and they come up to you. You can see the partnership that the girls and the trainers have with their horses. It's amazing because they want to please them. And my whole goal is just to make the world aware of what these horses are about and what they can accomplish.
Lori and the team at Majestic Friesians invite you to learn what they've discovered about this exceptional breed of horse. They're pleased to share with you what they've learned over many years about this breed and help you find your forever horse. You too will discover the passion they have for the Dutch Friesians, the black treasure of the Netherlands.